Alright, so mission 9. So after your 4 stinger, there's a little cutscene there. Be ready to skip it. And then this Devil Star, this is a purely backup Devil Star. I'm only picking it up so that you know it's there. In a normal run with a healthy economy, we definitely don't pick this up. But you should know it's there. Then once you get to this staircase, you're going to double trigger run down. And around the 5th torch is kind of how I keep track of. About the 5th torch is where the door is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to say hello to Blades. And these Blades are fairly... They can feel random, but lately I felt like they're kind of consistent. So you kind of want to... Because we need to build our Devil Trigger back to do the Quick Ifrit, which we're going to see in a sec. So we're going to kind of wait for these two to close together. And then we're going to shoot and blast them both. And then we're going to just get one more in. And then you want to wait for this third one to show up and land. Because if you try to shoot again too soon, Dante's going to just like shoot up in the air where this guy was. Or you're probably just going to miss. So wait for this guy to land and then shoot again. And then this, doing it that way pretty much always will get you your Devil Trigger back. After that, you can just ignore the blades. Just try really, really hard not to get hit, because this is a mission that you want to do damageless. And now we're going to see a trick called Quick Ifrit. I'm going to jump up here, and I'm going to pick this up again just to show you that there's a backup here. Again, we normally don't pick up a Devil Star in the entire run unless it's a backup, but I just want to show you where they are. And then you're going to just... We're going to watch that one more time. You can air hike over here, and then just air hike up here, and then air raid. This is why it was so important to get our Devil Trigger, and we're going to grab a Ifrit. And then if you do like a little ledge jump there, and then wait a second to do your dive kick, if you dive kick immediately, you're going to land on this. But if you wait a second, you can just dive kick right through the door. But I am going to show this one more time. So this is pretty common to miss when you're new. If I had to give a tip on making this jump, I would say it's to slightly delay your second jump so you can get a little more distance. Hopefully that helps you out. And then we're going to just dive kick through this door, and now we're going to say hello to Griffin. And then you just beeline right to this door, you punch it, you jump through, and now it's goodbye, Griffin. And now we're going to fight some fetishes. This is forced fight. It's pretty RNG. So generally, there's a lot of generalies going to be thrown about, but there will normally just be the same patterns of like when the puppets spawn, but it can be random if they spawn here, here, or here. And what colors of puppets spawn are also going to be random. But there will generally always be 4 fetishes that spawn. See that there was our second one. Now this is not a backup, by the way. This holy water here, this is indeed part of the actual run. So you always want to get this holy water. There's our third fetish. And you kind of want to keep track of the fetishes because after the 4th fetish spawns, the next puppet is generally going to be the last one in the room. So you kind of want to try to be by the door as close as you reasonably can by then. And then we do 2 stingers down the staircase, DT run to the door. It's another pay to win door. We pay orbs to open it. that was honestly a pretty good mission. It just 216 is technically a slow time, but that's because I picked up uh two two backup devil stars. Um, this mission can go really slow just based on forest fight. It's kind of a meme, honestly. But like you can just for like mm, you'll randomly just lose like 5 seconds here for seemingly no reason. But yeah, and like I said, you really want to do it damageless because you want this S rank. At this point in the game and mid game, I probably should have touched on this sooner. Um, the longer you go into the game, the more you start getting for your ranks. So like before missions 1 through 8, an A rank is worth, or an S rank is worth 800. Now an A rank, or I keep saying A. Now an S rank is worth 1500. Um, and if we were to get an A rank now, it would be worth 800, and we would just be 700 short. So yeah, let's see. So 18 seconds. There's not really much variance to talk about here. Um, some people will prefer to just slow run down this instead of DT running. They will just like normal non-DT run. That way they don't have to worry about building double trigger here because it can feel random sometimes, but I feel confident enough in this now, so I do just recommend DT running. There are some other variations of this quick Ifrit jump as well. Um, I'll leave it to you if you want to go watch some other run where they do it. But you can just like air raid to, instead of doing this double jump, you can just air raid here and then double jump. That's a couple seconds slower. But it's completely free. I guess you can do that if you want, but I don't know. I feel like it's worth just practicing this enough, even if you miss it and like lose runs over it. I feel like it's better to just keep trying this and getting the practice in. So, okay. There's mission 9. We'll go on to 10.